Science is hard. Oh, God, why? Science is even harder when the government does not actually value your research simply because it does not seem to have any major benefits on humankind, such as research in medicine or agriculture. One of the many disciplines that is negatively affected by this bias in how research grants are handed out is vertebrate paleontology, which doesn't seem to have any real importance in the quality of human life. However, this could not be further from the truth. Studying extinct organisms has a profound importance on our understanding of modern life and how life adapts to changes in the environment. In fact, much of our understanding of the current trends in climate change and in the mass extinction around us would not be possible without a deep, profound understanding of how life has evolved over time. The government ever increasingly wants to bury its head in the sand on this issue, pretend that climate change isn't real, and just hope that everything will be fine. However, the data says otherwise. Links in the doobly-doo. Given this, it is more important now than ever that we continue to research how life evolves over time, how it adjusts to changes in the environment, and how it has pressed on despite countless disasters and catastrophes. It's also important that we train new scientists and spread scientific knowledge around the globe. An exchange of knowledge is vital not only for the increased understanding of the world. After all, more people understanding a problem will lead to more people thinking about that problem and new solutions being generated, but also so that people can gain the skills and tools necessary to think about other issues and problems. A better understanding of evolutionary biology will and has bled over to increased understanding of medicine, engineering, pollution, social justice, and politics. Since much of the problems with this year's American presidential election can be directly traced back to ignorance and an inability to critically evaluate sources, supporting organizations that increase scientific reasoning and logic and research in these things is more important than ever. The Jurassic Foundation is one of these sources of funding, and it funds vital research that contributes to our understanding of evolution, extinction, and animal physiology. It funds vital research in Mesozoic dinosaurs, including, naturally, Mesozoic birds, that would not get funded without this foundation. This leads to research in paleoecology, which allows for a better understanding of how life has adapted to climate change and environmental change in the past, and how thus modern animals will adapt and react to modern climate change. In addition, this is basic research in evolutionary biology, and many of the questions that paleontologists wish to ask about Mesozoic dinosaurs lead to questions being asked about modern animals. We just simply don't understand a lot of different things about modern animals, and thus the Jurassic Foundation actually leads to a lot of research on how modern animals live and how their physiology works. For example, research at the Jurassic Foundation has led to increased understanding of crocodilian sensory organs and mammal posture, simply because those things were needed to understand Mesozoic dinosaurs better. Because non-avian dinosaurs are extinct, in addition, Foundation grant recipients have to be more creative in how they try and answer questions and look at data. It helps people get started early in their careers when they might not have been able to without these grants. They also fund researchers in economically developing nations, allowing for science to be conducted around the world and have a wider diversity of perspectives being brought to the table. The grants have gone to researchers in 23 nations spanning 5 continents, including countries such as Egypt, Hungary, Kyrgyzstan, Mongolia, and Morocco, where scientific research often doesn't get the funding it needs. The Foundation launches their careers and allows for more diverse perspectives to being brought to the table, which science, including paleontological science, truly needs. For an example, one researcher, Ashley Mordhart, funded thanks to the Jurassic Foundation, has been looking at the brains of non-avian dinosaurs and modeling the brain regions to study their evolution and potential behavior of these animals. The Foundation allowed Ashley to study various dinosaur skulls and endocasts of the brain found in museum collections all around the world, and gave Ashley increased tools in science, but also in scientific communication and education, as well as outreach in terms of diversity and STEM, all of which are important in the wake of the current political climate. And even if it wasn't necessary from the standpoint of environmental preservation and scientific literacy and education to study dinosaurs, dinosaurs are and always have been cool. They bring joy into people's lives, and that wouldn't be possible without the science that helps us to understand them better. Science has never ruined dinosaurs, it has simply increased our understanding of them. from feathers to posture to activity levels to intelligence. Without research in dinosaur science, things like Jurassic Park, the upcoming game Saurian, books, and various other pieces of media would simply not be possible. Dinosaurs are big business, but hardly any of that business actually trickles down to the research that leads to that business actually existing. So scientific research in dinosaurs needs your help. Please consider voting for the Jurassic Foundation for this year's Project for Awesome. And even if you don't vote for it, consider donating anyway. We can't afford to ignore science, even dinosaur science, in this current day and age.